I'm going to give this another minute so everybody can join us in the webinar. So everyone take a breath and just get centered and balanced, and we'll be back on the webinar in just a few seconds. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I hope that all of you can hear me. I just want to thank you for joining me here tonight. Monty, if you're listening, or Linda, if for any reason I'm not coming through loud and clear, if you can give me a text message, that would be great. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I'd like to have everybody just try to get in their center and balanced for this webinar. And I'm going to leave the chat open for a little while here so that everyone can write their beautiful messages. Thank you, everyone. Try to get in their center and balanced for this webinar. And I'm going to leave the chat open for a little while here so that everyone can write their beautiful messages. Thank you, everyone. Try to get in their center and balanced for this webinar. And I'm going to leave the chat open for a little while here so that everyone can write their beautiful messages. Thank you, everyone. Try to get in their center and balanced. Okay, I'm actually hearing my own message here. So give me just a few minutes, and Monty, if you don't mind, getting in touch with me and let me know why it's playing back at me, that would be great. So everybody just hang in there. This is my first webinar on the new Webinar Jam Studio. So I just want to make sure that everything goes loud and clear. I was just actually hearing my own message back at me, which, hey, I sounded pretty loud and clear, but I don't want to hear myself bouncing back on myself. So give us just a second, okay? Thank you, everyone. Hang in there and just take a breath.
Hey, Dorian, can you hear me?
I can. It was coming back at me.
Has that stopped yet?
It has now.
Yeah. I think I know why. Let's not, I don't know if everyone's hearing me or not. Hopefully not. But I think I found out why. We can talk about it later. But you sound great now. So
perfect. Thank you so much, Monty.
You bet. Have a great webinar.
Thank you. Okay, everyone. I know that this is my first webinar since I moved over to Webinar Jam Studio. So I just want to make sure that everything is loud and clear so that no one misses out on anything, okay? Everyone take a breath. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, in my meditations about this 2016 light codes, the universe has been giving me some specific instructions, not just to do the light codes, but to do some specific clearing before we go into the light codes. So I also would like to advise everybody, if you haven't listened to the 2015 light codes, that even though 15 is almost over, The third light code was actually done in 2016, and it's all relevant to the energy that's been coming in through these last 3 years of 14, 15, and 16. So if you can, go back to the website at www.dorianlight.com and listen to those 2015. They're free. All you have to do is hit the register button, and you'll just go and put your email in, and it'll take you right into the webinar, okay? So that's real important. Now, I want to do a permission statement. Most of you that have worked with me or heard me know that this isn't about giving me permission to help you tonight so much as it is giving yourself permission. We have so many programs and patterns running in our soul's memory bank and subconscious that say we do not have permission, that when we go to do a lot of our work, we're really not giving ourselves that permission that we need to really do the work. So I would like everybody right now to take a breath and close your eyes. Okay. And repeat after me in your mind or out loud, because we won't be able to hear you. From the Lord God, Goddess of my being, I give myself permission to do the work that I came here today to do. And I give Dorian permission to help me release what no longer serves me and to bring into my reality what does. So be it. Now, as we're doing that, I'm watching you as a group, and I'm clearing patterns that are coming on or coming up that are showing me that not all of you are giving yourselves permission. So give me just a minute. I'm going to be using psychic energetics, and I'm going to go in and clear this field as much as I can so we can truly do the highest level of work tonight. Okay, take a breath. There we go. Clearing all through all dimensions, time and space. Yeah. Going into all multidimensional aspects of self. There we go. Going all the way back to the very beginning of your precious soul's birth and emergence coming out of the light. There we go. Sudurut. Giving yourself permission, allowing yourself to do the work tonight. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's go into this pattern that the universe has been showing me. Since my trip to Portugal, I've had some huge downloads, and I'm seeing a lot of huge patterns over mass humanity. And when I was meditating today about this light code, the universe said that it actually wants me to help you clear some of these patterns and programs first. And what one of these programs, I mean, it's huge. It looks like a big mainframe computer. And what it does, it goes back to the belief systems of when we were, particularly in our male body and in our female body. And what it did, what these programs did, it went down to a cellular level and into wounding the divine feminine and divine masculine aspects of self. So what that does is if we have that wounding to these levels and degrees, what it can do is it can stop us from stepping into the highest and fullest potential of accessing our true cosmic self and going all the way back to connecting with source. So I want to clear, everyone take a breath. I want to go into every lifetime that you've ever had in female form. Now, this is huge. We don't have time to explain this whole complicated mainframe system, but we want to go in and start clearing everything that you bought into, all your belief systems, all your perceptions about yourself, about your world, about the opposite gender, everything that you absolutely incorporated into a belief system that's stored in your soul's memory banks. Because these belief systems are actually, if not cleared, they're operating now. And so you can have perceptions from many lifetimes ago when you were in masculine or feminine form that are sabotaging today. So let's go into every lifetime when you were female. Okay, so every lifetime I want to start clearing every belief system, perception, all the emotional field, the mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, the etheric, the subtle bodies, all the way down to your cellular level, to your soul's memory banks, and to your DNA, all the way down to the adamantine particles that make you into form. Okay, there we go. This is huge. I can't sit here tonight. We don't have time to complete this, but we want to get it started. It's very important. Okay, there we go. Wow, you guys are a powerful group here. Thank you for the group energy. Yeah. Allowing yourself to release these patterns and programs that can have distortions and mutations in your field now that is absolutely distorting your own perception of self now in this current moment in space and lifetime. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So this is going to keep working because everybody is at different levels, as we know, and some have a lot more distortions and mutations and belief systems than others. The universe just asked me to start this. Okay, now let's also go into all the belief systems and perceptions about your world when you've been male. So everything that you've perceived or believed when you've been in male form about yourself, about the world, about male gender, about the female gender, everything that you've perceived and stored in your soul's memory banks that can be creating distorted belief systems in your current lifetime. There we go. They're all time and space. Now, for a lot of you that don't know my work, I see psychically into the energy field. I see what's happening. So as a group, and then when you work with me individually, I can see what's going on here. Okay, so asking for some fast track clearing. All right. So always when I work, the universe knows that what I start, it continues for you until it's finished to the degree that it can be finished. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Sapat anapatora ketatini nikini nunabat, alanikis usut. Yeah, take a breath. Odapun inikiri katana ananus. Through all time and space. Okay, now what I want to do is intend, and this will happen, that all the wounding that has happened to the divine feminine aspect of Mother God in your field, as well as all the wounding to the divine masculine aspect of Father God in your field, to start being healed. Once these belief systems and distortions and mutations are cleared, allowing for that healing to happen so that you can start more fully coming back into one unified field, so that you can step into the higher levels of your own cosmic consciousness and connection to Source. Yeah, awesome. Take a breath for me. Zipik orut shut nanakanini pedadiridas un eneminite. Lanakayat paterik nis. Ay anaman. Laniki tututu terpetane ketininis is ananis us superpanenanopenanet. Panakandalanis unt. All right, so there's a distorted pattern that just came up real quick, and this is real important. We need to do this before we can go into tuning and aligning and activating. So there's a distorted pattern, so I just want to work with that very quickly because it's kind of morphed into the group field. Okay, there we go. So clearing this pattern through all time and space, through all aspects of self, all the way back to the very beginning of your precious soul's birth and emergence coming out of the light, through all lifetimes. Yeah. Okay, so there's a group agreement with this. It's over mass humanity. So breaking all oaths, vows, contracts, promises, pledges, agreements, pacts, obligations, and all others that you have made to yourself, to God, or to any other person, place, thing, king, queen, country, religion, religious belief system, all other belief systems, and all others. Now, this includes oaths of poverty, lack, need, struggle, and self-denial. Self-denial being a big one that's in this huge field that I was talking about. Looks like a mainframe computer, and these belief systems are just part of that. There we go. Analikanis uno potan, mapoturit out. Duris anapati any canon and a duna mecana a pininit. Okay, through all time and space. Yeah, take a breath. Infinite intelligence is on the breath. So breathing is very important. Some of you have been kind of holding your breath. I can feel you. So continue, just allow yourself to breathe as we're going through this process, okay? Perfect. Everything's in divine order. Okay, so let me get through this huge thing that popped up. I never know what's going to happen in these sessions, and so it's real important because this is coming into my awareness, how big it is over not just the group, but humanity. And you have to remember that everything that you're doing for yourselves, every amount of work, you're that pebble in that pond, and it's reaching out to all others. So you're not just working with those in your soul group and your group contracts and agreements, but you're working with over 400,000 dotted line souls that you'll never know, as well as mass humanity. So this is really important because tonight, some of this we're actually doing is going to start chipping away even more at these huge fields over humanity that are keeping them asleep. That's why things are not happening quicker. These big programs are still keeping so many asleep. So thank you for helping me do this as a planetary worker. There we go. See, Orapan. I'm going to click. This is the mantis. And when I click, it brings up this deep pattern. And when it does, it'll start clearing. But I can see there's something hidden unknown, and the universe is asking me to do this. I'm asking for your group energies. Okay. Sige pa patura ada kiss ananete tipon. Zo otush us ona makana baktare beki ananu anamanis is. All right, all of you that are in female form right now, take a breath. This is for you. Akapat aka ka animis eat. Ayla na kede patora baktare baten katas ish o sorono hahakapan darinyay. Ay, sí, kudodos mimikina mapan de que quede de and que te todos those goddesses of the light de baton is in un anas ana pedet. Purapate kananani kanano o panane pes atatais. Lana kais ono bapuen anatis is us. Jo pupatu tarakanand. Ainge ke tarasi saratanat akato anaman delicis. And it is so. Take another breath. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Wow. That's really nice, and it's clearing. Awesome. Bringing up all hidden and unknown, all layers, all levels, through all dimensions, time and space, and through all aspects of self. There we go. Now this is for all of you in male form, okay? So accept this. Lana hama mama makada patiri katoris antis is ju akapaperin any kinini but oh hapanat. Ai kora honda kartiet. Dele king dorus de me nine dikisan de beswan dynamite. Berikete koto ahan and bekete petah. Ikos osos otopatan ekeninit. And so it is. Take a breath. There we go. Okay. So you have to remember that you have all the belief systems operating in you from both times you were gender. So you could be in female form right now, but you're still carrying all the distortions and mutations were in your male form in your thoughts and beliefs about being female. And if it was controversial, then you're sabotaging yourself. Yeah, so this is why this is so important. Okay, now you're starting to really get the understanding. I see much more energy moving. There we go. Okay, thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you for just coming in. Zachariel just came in. Yeah, there we go. Akatadudabasent. Okay, now, this is for helping heal to a higher level the divine feminine and divine masculine aspects of self. There we go. Kokapanimit. Zigotorosos. Now we're going into the attunements and alignments. I see what looks like a huge alabaster jar of the most pure, beautiful, golden love and light oil, in a sense, coming over the group. Epun uim dikethanemet. Zikatis. Hakapuan. Ay koroton digamene. Ay atayato. Miki no na ne menene ni na sa tu ha to ni sanda ni an he si pui na kwan ne no ni na san. Beautiful tones coming through this type of attunement. Aband in with in us as in onane menin. Okay, yeah, take another breath. Yes, is super pond and it cannot. Okay, this is speaking directly to your soul. Juan de kis ind, da katayan eind. Pundurus us, zambara kandeminias. Deketiand ikotond mikias. Puende mekimu laleka. Tekepias apot undikininiat. Zakata. Lokokubutun dalaninianata bekaris ind dalanikatas. Pu papada, ekepetina nudodos ekepisinat, plananakand is opotush us, temenis tananis, palaniat, padanis, ak wan dilini. Okay, so the energy is shifting, going into more of an alignment. Kanda and Ikia. See, did you feel it's getting very calm now? Very calm. Pikatan. Si no ni me Ananikian ne. So no recalibrating, realigning, and re-triangulating your pituitary, your pineal, and medulla oblongata, opening up that space to your soul star, the central sun, and onto source. Ananananana. Zakadatias on Sikititas on Equanite. Okay, going into giving you 12 things. And in these 12 things, these languages coming forth, there are activations in every single one of them that are different frequencies. But until I do, right now I'm being shown that there are some incorrect frequencies amongst the group. So let me clear that out first, and then we'll bring you all into the higher level frequencies so that you can step into the highest and fullest potential, who you are, what you came here to do, with all your skills, gifts, and abilities. Yeah. Take another breath for me. Perfect. So just going into your field. Yeah, clearing all incorrect frequencies. These can come from many things, but these particular ones are from all the belief systems we worked with earlier. Yeah, that's okay. I said that's okay because someone just said, well, shouldn't we have done that before? No, it's all in perfect order. I just heard someone's thoughts going, well, wait a minute. We're just going backwards, aren't we? No, we're not. It's all perfect. There we go. Okay, so, a couple of the beautiful galactic brothers and sister groups just came in. The Ancient of Days just made themselves known, the Guardians. There were a couple Arcturians, a couple Andromedans, many celestial beings of light. Thank you for joining us and for your love and support. There we go. Ah, now that looks better. Yeah. There we go. Sacred space. So I was just told there are many sacred or celestial beings of light around each one of you individually, and that there's a particular one for each one of you, whether you're listening to this live or as a recording, that is now almost being assigned to you to help you in this coming 2016, which we're calling the year of completion. 2, 1, and 6 comes to 9. So your completion, yeah, there we go. So be aware of that. Start asking for their presence to be known to you, that you feel them, sense them, see them, whatever. And if you don't worry about it. They're there. There we go. So I'm just being told their presence will intensify as the year goes on. And it's not here, of course, to interfere in any way, but to assist you on a higher dimensional space. Okay, much higher than what you even know you can operate in this particular time. You'll understand this as the year unfolds. There we go. Okay. Now I'm being told it's now the time to give you the 12 things. So as I always say, take a breath. Zokokotana kapitis pahanana papa papakatakurit ingakano on oko imiheta taridis ononokoto nanemi nanakatis as. So in this language there was a cube being handed to you, putting it into your heart space. Zipipit bipit bipit kitadakataan kitapitare titi inukuta ototot Atatot, atakate, dididis, itapato, anana, katapitini, kitidit, dididit, dididididit, dididididit. Because yeah, that was really working with some of your heart space, actually clearing, but also bringing something new into there. Ikapatananat. Ho ha ha pa hata tiketa ahmahma kiti isu aha baka anana. Ikis ananu pares intipis ututupata anani kiti rusun mikiti dadatani neat. Above your head was like an inverted pyramid, and is flowing in. Some energies coming into your crown chakra. It's coming in through the back of the head, the medulla, and it's coming in that way. Now, like I said, if you don't feel it, see it, don't worry about it. It's happening. There we go. Vlogok plagatikat. Kakapata papananu akafledikatin. Ikas is uduputaha papanani mikina nanane did. Pledicated udus ebikinam ahap hapapanan karadian on a night. Pedikis meet. Looks like energy, cosmic energy coming in. Pledicatata katara patona makana anu. ECC pita hapaba hapapaparadat. Now, this is a symbol that came into me back in 2009 and 10, and it's an opening. This is an opening of new life on all levels. It's like a key that's opening levels of you. That's all aspects that are innately inside of you, all wisdom and all knowledge, everything that's you. It's like a key that's opening the door. This yeah, take a breath. That's something that you can even repeat on your own. It's change, it's opening. It's like a key to a door of all your encodements, of all your ancient wisdom and knowledge within you. Pretty awesome. There we go. Everyone take a breath. A couple of you guys are getting overwhelmed. Lots going on in the energy fields. Just go into the state of allowing. You don't have to understand it. You just have to allow it. Trust and know that's all for your highest good if you choose to accept it. There we go. Yeah. You're ready. Whatever you're receiving, you're ready. I just heard someone say, well, I don't even know if I'm ready for this. It's okay. You are. You're going to receive exactly what you need. Everybody's going to receive it individually, whatever specifically meant for them. There we go. Okay, just trying to catch everybody up. Okay, quickly, I don't want to keep you much longer. Let's keep going with these activations of what's opening up for you. This is huge for you. It's huge for what's going to happen in 2016. It's already happening, the energies, and the energies coming on already. All right, let's go to the next. Fue a hand de que tú someone named Diremis. Oh, Shoson, Shotatand, Niketi, children of the light, Aindi Bikiand Anama. Jo Minikis, lana payand bikenand. Sondi bisundi dikas, dikatande meneta de savana quand. Apamiand adikis, turushund asavana. Bringing in healing. Bikenanundi kisanda penet, de kisa quand ananias. Allowing for that healing. Bikitsindunene kiat benini. And so it is. See na 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 no. Handi oh na na ne This is like a sacred oil being poured over you. It's like that drip, 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 drip down to I got so deep I couldn't do anything else. There we go. Takata apanani akatora kaise akununani tatiti sidiki tutudukan anunani nini nunu na 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 ni nunu na 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 ni nunu na 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 no 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 no. Balancing of frequencies. Beep 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 pop 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 pop. Boom, 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 boom. Sing a na na ni 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 ni. Okay, so you hear that. So tonight when you're going to bed and you're going ni 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 ni. It sounds so simple. It's so profound. It's actually recalibrating frequencies within you. Yeah, awesome. Take a breath. We're almost done. Ak 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 akating ak akapang amakating oh akapa anani flokoklo kloklo okokatan anamata ising the on okokong ikaka it is ititikinan akakasin big pada paidati uraka anama no kotoras kikito kapata tusis I have to laugh. These are like galactic brothers trying to sing. Okay, so this is a part of the recalibration of allowing yourself to step further into your galactic consciousness. I just have to laugh because it's just so lighthearted. I feel just joy with this language coming through, and it's actually galactic brothers and sisters trying to sing these frequencies. Okay, that's good. All right, so that'll keep going. All of it's going to keep going. Right. Zupu aput atik and picos otas and pin and that voca apa anis dilik atuns ju and imikian o hapa dilikin hapadind is etotund Belerikiano ono ekepetara karan o surbetin ekit an epitin ono dos urpetah minimit Balanakanan and Batera dos Us Jo o papa and a cat and a get a gat at a patata, no, not an eye. Ekapate, iridoda, bedes, is an and dodos, ushunana mata. So this is an opening. So many of you have been absolutely begging, in a sense, the universe to bring forth your skills, gifts, and abilities. And this is the beginning of an opening to those higher level skills and abilities that you innately hold within you. So allow. So it's like breaking through these self-imposed limitations and barriers that we've held to keep ourselves small, so that you can truly step into the higher frequencies and the highest potential of who you are and what you came here to do. Opening up skills, gifts, and abilities. Here we go. Whoosh. I'm heated up here. Okay, everyone take a breath on this one. Now remember, these are just short segments, but this is all starting everything for you. Okay, 2 more. And these are literally bringing in your lifetimes when you have stood in your power. You have spoken your truth. You have lived your truth. You have walked in your skills, gifts, and abilities. And it's starting to bring those back in for you. Hallelujah. Okay, so the next 2. Pasa ani bikana nanura basi asit. Hu he por ad aninikide manana matata didis es betul. Adatis editus urupos. There you are as priest and priestess and holy person and leader and teacher and healer. Patatata dikit anonono poros. Dikin is onononanda patohananit. Ay, la cara bati, cara baros tururus menini nanat. Isara batara batura and kin and iterebus un and kiritus isara batu. Darabakana bakurus us. The Damate symbol just came in over your head. I'll explain that in a second. But the patarikatan and no. Ikis on the patan and is uso patararat. Ha papana kiris us. There you are as the warrior, the healer, the teacher. Papatana kin and inunona minis. Wow, it was like 100, gosh, there's over 600 of you on this recording are registered for it. It's just like this big army of light workers. Panabatuha nanikini nikitibis anamobor batana nikit. So to so osa pataha nan de kiss sarara. And so it is. Woo! Okay. Awesome. All right, I just saw you as just like, hundreds of you stepping into the fullness of who you are. And this is what this year is so much about. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but so much of it has been about us falling back in love with ourselves, stepping back into our true, authentic self, bringing forth back our skills, gifts, and abilities, stepping into our personal power through love. Through the love of ourselves. It's only through loving ourselves are we going to be able to love all others, to where it just grows and multiplies and we go into that unity consciousness of unconditional love. Awesome. All right, everyone take a breath. Infinite intelligence is on the breath. All right, before we close, I just want to say a little bit more here, and then we're going to say goodnight. I'm going to take a breath again. Zimimina Paranit. This is in love for you. Pikimon enimianaya. I perictus. Expressing love. Saputun de kepanamai. Shusurupun, you are precious. De ketan, every single one of you, para me to this end. To the peace and a pond and a tools and ass. Your treasure beyond measure. Telekin Lora Pahana Menol, Telesi Sadapatan Pepenin Eat. To the sound, Dekapond Apanamit. To the sound, and we're forever grateful for what you are doing for all of humanity and all the universe, not just this planet. But your love and your work and your devotion in your work and your love for others and your tenacity and your willingness to stand in your boldness and in your truth and to fall back in love with yourself is so honored among all the beings of light. And I can't really put into words what they're saying through these words, but I have tears in my eyes because I can feel their love for you and their gratitude. It is beyond measure. And know that every one of you is cherished, no matter what you're doing in life, no matter where you are on your personal journey. You are important. You've heard this before. If it weren't for each one of you doing your work, and if just one of you flew off the planet and went to the other side, your energies would be so missed in this whole scheme of things. So just them wanting to say, I love you and thank you, is what they're saying in this language, and it's coming through so loudly that I'm sitting here crying. All right, so take a breath. Piken ipitis aninut emis patas and adatund ikitina belakas ipetus imik pimos undikisand banant palakandis delenit anonot. And so it is. Everyone take that final deep breath here. I'm always saying take a breath. Now, I want to help all of you to understand this. You may not have felt anything, but something, many things are shifting within you. You just have to go in faith. But you also got to know and understand this. It's real important because what we did tonight can bring about some detox effects. It can be detoxing in the mental, emotional, physical, spiritual realms. I've had people that have absolutely felt fabulous. I've had people that felt nothing until weeks later. I've had people flat on their backs for 3 days to 2 weeks. So drink lots of water. Get out in nature. Put your feet on Mother Earth. Take an Epsom salts bath. It's good to take like a cup of Epsom salts with a 1/4 cup of baking soda. One starts to help with the detox and the other one neutralizes it. If you don't have a bathtub, use just some Epsom salts in the shower or use some sea salt, okay? Everybody right now needs minerals, trace minerals. So get some liquid trace minerals, real important. Try to eat a little healthier. I know it's around the holidays, but if you can get some green drinks in, some raw foods. I'm not saying to go totally raw unless you're already there, but just get some fresh fruits and vegetables in. Get out and get some sunshine without your sunscreen on. Get like 10 minutes of sunshine if you can daily. And just be gentle with yourself. Just be real gentle with yourself. So I'd have to give you those warnings because we just don't know. Everybody's at different level. So if you get into any issues, you can always email me at Dorian at dorianlight.com. All right, so take a breath. Thank you. Thank every single one of you for joining me. I just send you so much love and light during this winter solstice. Listen to this over and over again during these energies of the solstice and into 2016. The next light code is going to be January 9th. We're doing 9 because it's a year of completion. So, be sure to be ready for that. If you haven't listened to the 2015, listen to those as well. Thank you with all of my heart for joining me tonight, for taking the time, for your love and support of my work. I love you all, and I wish you a happy holiday season, much blessings, many, many blessings in the new year, and much, much love and light. Good night.